In a sharp escalation of diplomatic tensions, Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu on Thursday intensified his personal attacks on Australian Prime Minister Anthony Albanese, condemning his government's decision to conditionally recognize a Palestinian state and declaring that Albanese's political record had been damaged forever. Diplomatic relations between Israel and Australia have soured rapidly since last week, when Albanese's center-left Labour government announced its recognition of Palestinian statehood, following in the footsteps of France, Britain, and Canada. Netanyahu declared that Albanese's record was forever tarnished by the weakness he showed in the face of Hamas terrorists, just days after describing him as a weak politician who betrayed Israel and abandoned Australia's Jews. Albanese, however, played down the attacks, telling reporters that he did not take Netanyahu's comments personally, stressing instead that he treats all world leaders with respect.
I don't take these things personally. I engage with people. Diplomatically, he's had similar things to say about other leaders. What I say is that Israel, of course, increasingly there is global concern. And global concern because people want to see an end to the cycle of violence. We'll continue to put forward Australia's position. And, Australians want those two things. They want the cycle of violence to stop, and they don't want conflict brought here. And that is very clear, and that's been the response from leaders of the community.
As tensions flared, the Executive Council of Australian Jewry stepped in, sending letters to both leaders urging them to resolve their differences through diplomacy rather than public posturing. Netanyahu's sharp words come as he faces growing global criticism over Israel's ongoing offensive in Gaza, which, according to the enclave's health ministry, has killed more than 60,000 Palestinians and displaced the majority of its population. Israel's military on Wednesday began initial operations to seize control of Gaza City, calling up tens of thousands of reservists, even as many of Israel's closest allies urged caution and reconsideration. With Netanyahu and Albanese trading sharp words, Jewish groups urging calm, and Gaza's humanitarian crisis deepening, the rift between Israel and Australia signals a fragile moment in global diplomacy. For continuing updates on this escalating story, don't forget to subscribe to the Indian Express channel.